Today we have with us Jeff Hornerkamp. I've known Jeff now, gosh, what's it been?
10, 11 years.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in for the interview.
My pleasure.
The new Hardscape channel is going to be a social media meeting place for everybody in our industry, from consultants and contractor support people like yourself to vendors to contractors, dealers, that sort of thing. And you know, I know from working with you for many years that you've got a great passion for the people that we serve and work with. And you've started a new business, contracting assistance and supply services. Can you tell me a little bit about the concept of your new business adventure?
The concept is to get together with, it's a business to business, it's formulating some partnerships and helping individuals either just getting started or those who are in, Steve, I'm going to call it transition because of the economic times we have right now. Doing additional work, finding new things they can provide their customers, if you would, their clients, their prospects on the outsides of their home. So if there's some products that I happen to see, to come across, investigate, and help them out with it, something that's a little easier, time-saving to use, then I'm willing to share that. Or maybe it's a set of tools, or it's an opportunity that's something I've seen somewhere else that maybe they can plug into their operation and, you know, sell them some opportunities.
Sure. Okay. And how long have you been, when did you launch your company?
Well, we launched it about 1.5 years ago.
Okay. And you say your wife is working with you?
Actually, she's the mainstay, of course, being the boss of the house, the boss of the household. So she keeps me in the right direction. Yeah.
I got some of the same situation in my place.
Right. It's a good one. I'm very fortunate.
Okay, so you give me a little bit about the scope of your business and what you're doing. What do you've been coming to this show for how long?
This is my 3rd year coming to the show.
3rd year. So H&A, Hardscape North America, has been part of the show now for 2 years, this 2nd year. And can you tell me the value that you find in coming to the show?
One of the real incentives to come to the show, it's in the Midwest. You know, a lot of the shows over the previous years have been outside the Midwest. ICPI had their show, started out, I believe it was in Nashville.
Yep.
That was my first opportunity to go there. Great show. Moved it farther east. I think I went to Atlanta after that. Wasn't able to attend that one. But having something here that's such a joint effort makes it so valuable to see the things you really need to see, the new products, really the demonstrations that are in the tents. Those are the values, to actually see it, touch it, kick it. Being from Missouri in the Show Me State, you know, we got to kick it and have a good look at it. That's the real value.
Well, it's you know, when H&A, Hardscape North America, was on its own, you know, we started it, it's on its own, and it did okay, but it just didn't have enough, I would say, there wasn't enough size to it to attract a lot of people. And I've noticed that especially since we've come here to this location as part of Green Industries Plus Expo, that we're getting people from all over the country. We're getting a tremendous number of Canadians coming down. So the show has, from the people I've talked to, has really seemed to finally catch on as the place they need to come.
I would agree with that. I would agree with that 100%. It is, in fact, a place to come.
And what would you like to see more of at this show that would help you, that would help your customers, the dealers, the contractors? What can we offer? What can this show offer that would be a benefit? I'm
going to hone in on the permeable issues, permeable pavers in this particular case here. I was to one of the presentations yesterday, and one of the real valid things is how does this industry, in other words, permeable concrete and clay pavers, how do they stack up against the permeable or pervious asphalt, the pervious concrete, things like that, which are so valid because in the paving side of this industry, whether it be clay pavers or concrete pavers, there's so much more versatility, more creativity that you can put together with it. And from the standpoint, if a repair does need to be made, so let's be realistic, something's going to go wrong somewhere along the line in any project. But when something needs to be fixed, the pavers, whether clay or concrete, are the easiest solutions to those applications.
For sure, for sure. And it seems to be a really good growth area for our industry, and we're able to focus on it here at this show. So, where do you see your company in 5 years from now? I mean, you're going to evolve. All companies either evolve or they go away. How do you see yourself evolving in the hardscape industry?
I think the evolution will be, once again, over the next 5 years. I don't know if anyone with a realistic approach to the economy is going to see us out of the woods, so to speak. So that's going to mean a continuing of consolidation, looking for better products, looking for quality products as opposed to just another product or an inexpensive one, and then incorporating that into your business as you grow, perhaps slightly, and can be of assistance to other people on our side. Looking at just a few products, but once again, they need to be quality products, and that's what you get out of this particular industry. I don't think you see anyone at this show, or I never have anyway, with a cheap product line, something that just, hey, just throw this out there at the consumer. It's just not that way. People need to continue with the quality, and that'll keep the existence going.
Well, Jeff, it's always been a great pleasure to work with you, because you've always had a passion for the hardscape people, and it's when you kind of changed careers, I was a little worried we'd lose you, but I'm so glad that you stuck with it, and I'm glad you're still with us here in Hardscapes.
It always does take a little bit to keep the pieces together, to keep your mindset right, and try to go forward. I do think it's going to be a little bit of the time. It won't be a immediate turnover for any of us in this economy.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
My pleasure.
And we'll talk to you again
Good to be with
very
you.
soon.